Hey guys, we're at Harvard, 31st of August, 2024. It is a Saturday at noon. It's 78 degrees. These guys are doing Wushu, I think it is. I just put it down. But you know, my memories. Short-term memory is the first thing to go. Yes, Wushu. It's a Chinese martial art that's choreographed and non-contact. But we watched it a little bit, finished the last video, and we'll begin this one. Let me do what I should have done before I started, but it doesn't look as good on the Zoom, so oh well. I'm going to zoom out and put on a wide-angle lens. And one moment. That was pretty smooth. Alright, we'll straighten this up and continue our exploration of Harvard, which was a request by one of my viewers. Our next stop is the Longfellow House, Washington's headquarters National Historic Site, where Henry Wadsworth Longfellow lived back in the day, as I say. Alright, let's go. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Stronger than me.
So this is Garden Street we're coming up on. This park we're in has been here since 1630. Oh, there's some guys playing volleyball. I used to play. I was the setter on my Air Force base team. I know most of my viewers are guys, so I always say when somebody walks by like that, boobies. Not in range. So we'll check these cannons out. Maybe stop and watch them play volleyball for a bit. I like to just, pretend you're here with me, and that might be something I'd want to do since I like to play. If I can find a place to sit. The dog is taking up that bench. Oh, there's some over here. So we'll stop and see what this memorial is. Let's see. There's markers on the left, so we'll look at those first. Make sure we're not blocking the way. Yeah, so I'll read it to you in case you can't see it. Memory of General Thaddeus Kościuszko. It's hard to read. Polish patriot, hero of two continents, champion of liberty and the rights of man. He came to America in 1776 and volunteered his service for the cause of American Revolution. His valor and genius contributed largely to the success of the struggle for independence of the colonies. The rank of Brigadier General was conferred upon him by the American Congress, and he was admitted member of the Society of the Cincinnati, whatever that is. I know the town of Cincinnati. This one's in memory of General Casimir Pulaski, Polish patriot, fought for freedom on two continents. Okay, so it looks like this. Oh, this guy had kind of the same thing. Volunteered his services to the Continental Army of the U.S. for distinguished service at the Battle of Brandywine. Appointed Brigadier General, General Pulaski formed the original American Cavalry, the Pulaski Legion, and served the Continental Army at Trenton, Valley Forge, and the Charleston, South Carolina at Savannah. He made the supreme sacrifice while leading a charge against British forces. He was mortally wounded. This was erected in 1985. Alright, now let's look over here. Look at this one first. This is the General Washington, having taken command of the Army of the United Colonies at Cambridge, inspects the troops near the spot on the 4th day of July, 1775. You want a little longer look? Pause it. These cannon were abandoned at Fort Independence, Castle William, by the British forces when they evacuated the city of Boston, March 17, 1776. And we'll see what these are. Alright, it says, I must love all, for he made all, and upholds all. Let them be of what color or nation they may, yea, even our very enemies. I don't know who signed that, but it was in 1792. I shall begin with our friends and brethren, and first let us see them dragged from their native country by the iron hand of tyranny and oppression, from their dear friends and connections with weeping eyes and aching hearts, to a strange land and strange people whose tender mercies are cruel, and there to bear the iron yoke of slavery and cruelty till death as a friend shall relieve them. Change this just a little. Alright. This one says friend. You see it? Your honors need not be informed that a life of slavery like that of your petitioners, deprived of every social privilege, of everything requisite to render life even tolerable, that was a petition by Prince Hall and 6 others to the Massachusetts State Legislature in 1777. Except as we are willing to pay our equal part of these burdens, we have the right to enjoy the privileges of freemen, and the education of our children. That's another petition to the Massachusetts State Legislature in 1787. And then we got, now my brethren, as we see and experience that all things here are frail and changeable, and nothing here to be depended upon, let us seek those things which are sure and steadfast and unchangeable. Patience, I say, for were we not possessed of a greater measure of it, you could not bear up under the daily insults you meet with in the city of Boston, 1797. Alright, next, this one. I'm sure this was not our conduct in the late war, for then they marched shoulder to shoulder, brother soldier and brother soldier, to the field of battle, 1792. Then we got the words of Prince Hall, 1730s to 1807, abolitionist, patriot, entrepreneur, and founder of the first African-American Lodge of Freemasons. Gives the right hand of affection and fellowship to whom it justly belongs. Let their color or complexion be what it will, let their nation be what it may, for they are your brethren, and it is your indispensable duty to do so, or to do, 1797. These are interesting. I think I'm going to use them on social media. He that despises a black man for the sake of his color approacheth his maker, 1792. Again, we must be good subjects to the laws of the land in which we dwell, giving honor to our lawful governors and magistrates, giving honor to them or to whom honor is due. This one, my brethren, sorry about the reflection. My brethren, let us not be cast down under these and many other abuses we at present labor under, for the darkest is before the break of day, 1797. He should lend his helping hand to a brother in distress and relieve him. Good advice may be sometimes better than beating his body, helping him to some lawful employment better than giving him money. So defending his case and standing by him when wrongfully accused may be better than clothing him. Better to save a brother's house when on fire than to give him one. 1792, all men are free and are brethren, 1797. So there you go. We read all this. It took a while. Let's see what this one is. Washington's general orders given at Cambridge, July 4th, 1775. The Continental Congress, having now awakened all of the troops of the several colonies which may have been raised, or which may be hereafter raised for the support and defense of the liberties of America, into their pay and service. They are now the troops of the United Provinces of North America, and it is hoped that all distinctions of colonies will be laid aside, that one and the same spirit may animate the whole, and the only contest who shall render on the great and trying occasion the most essential service to the great and common cause of which we be all engaged. And there you go. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I need a beverage. I don't have one. So we'll go over here and have a look at them in just a minute as soon as I sit down. Try to get out of this guy's way so we don't crash into each other. Alright. So I do like to sit and observe people partaking in different activities. So we will here, and because it works better, I'm going to take off the zoom lens and we'll zoom in so we get a better look. Stand by. Boop. Alright. Put that where I won't lose it. And oops. I think I've never done this before. Alright. Try to get the right zoom. That'll do it. So we'll sit, charge my battery, and watch them play volleyball for a while. Oh, if I went now, I would be terrible. I tried doing it in my apartment a few years ago, and yeah, I'm too old now. Too old with too many health problems. Let me know in the comments if you like stopping and doing these little activities while we go around. I just treat you like you're here with me, walking around. This is something I would do. If you were here, we'd rest our feet and watch them play. I used to serve a lot harder than he does. But no, like, jump serve. Well, that was alright. I wouldn't now. I wouldn't be able to get it to the net. Alright, I'm going to try to put you on the tripod so I can take some iPhone footage. Stand by. Gosh, I can't see you over there. I'm trying to get where I can see that you're alright. At the right angle. Sorry about the hand in the way. Now I can't see it at all. Yeah, there it came. Alright, we're good there. Alright, guys. So, we'll finish up here and go on to the Henry Wadsworth Longfellow House as our next stop in the next video. Until then, love y'all.